Trust me, today is going to be the day you'll be able to style your own hair, because today's hair tutorial is very simple. This is what I call a DIY. This is a DIY because anyone can literally do this hairstyle, and I'm about to quickly show you guys the tutorial on how to achieve this beautiful hairstyle. So please do keep on watching.
This is also the hair in its afro state. So yeah, which one is your favorite? First things first, you already know I'm working on freshly washed and pre-stretched hair or blowout hair. So I'm sectioning my hair into two sections, a bigger section at the back and then a smaller section in front. The front section is where I'm going to be doing the crisscross hairstyle, and with the back, I'm going to be attaching my half wig. Hello, I'm Alberta, but you can just simply call me Albie. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new here, I do welcome you to my YouTube channel. I'm Alberta and I share hair tutorials, beauty content, makeup videos, which I'm going to start uploading very soon. So I'm pre-stretching or blow drying the small section in the front where I'll be doing the crisscross with this dryer of mine. I've had this dryer for 2 years now and it works perfectly fine. When I don't do the traditional method for blow drying my hair, this is the brush I use to dry my hair all the time, and it works perfectly fine. So let's get straight into the crisscross tutorial. Doing crisscross is quite simple. This is perfect for people who can do cornrows and even flat twists. If you can't do none of that, this crisscross is perfect for you. All you need is some ties and then a hair wax. So this is the hair wax I'm using. Is the Foisting Edge Control Gel. This gel is so amazing. It is really amazing. I used either this or X Block braiding gel. X Block is more of a braiding gel, so I use that one when I'm doing more of braiding hairstyles. But for this crisscross, I'm using the Foisting Edge wax because it holds better. With the crisscross, what you are going to do is to just wrap the first two sections of hair. So you see I'm wrapping the two front sections of hair. Yes, and when you are tying the rubber band around the hair, please do not make it too tight. Don't take it too close to your scalp. Once you are done tying the rubber band, you just stretch the hair out like you saw me do. You just stretch the hair out. Okay, then I'm braiding them down into twists, and then what I'm going to be doing next is to attach it to the section at the back, the two other sections behind it. That's basically how to do crisscross. You don't tie the back one with rubber band also. What you do is to attach both together and then tie them with just one elastic band. What I'm trying to say is you do not need to tie both sections of hair and then take a third elastic band to tie them together. No, just leave the second one out and then just take another elastic band and tie both together. You do not need a third rubber band. Okay, now let's move to the next step, because I'm believing and hoping that by now you should be able to do crisscross just by watching this video, because it was super detailed. So the next step is to attach the crisscross to the rest of my hair, to the section that I left at the back of my head. So this part is optional, especially if you can't do cornrows. As you can even see, I'm doing messy cornrows. I'm not doing any clean cornrows because that part of my head is going to be covered up anyway. So if you can't do cornrows, you can either do flat twists on this section or just do mini braids. Just section your hair into mini braids. You can make them bigger. And if you can't do none of that, don't worry. Just hold your hair together in a band. Just hold your hair back in a band. The rest of your hair, the section at the back, just hold it into a band and then just tie it with an elastic band. Okay, because you are going to be attaching a half wig anyway. So if you don't have a half wig and you maybe want to do a sewing at the back, then you would have to do the cornrows. The half wig we are making use of today. It's a kinky curly half wig. You guys, I've worn this half wig several times on camera and off camera. Okay, I've worn it so many times, and this hair is still in very good state. It's in a really good state. So in case you would like to purchase the hair, it's from Isee hair. The link will be in my bio, and this is the final result. This is what the hair is looking like.
This is what it looks like after I activated the curl. So I use this curl keeper, my spray bottle which contains only water, and this got to be good. Sorry guys, got to be glued spray. I'm going to quickly insert the clip of how I achieved this wet look for you guys to watch, so please do keep on watching.